The war ended in silence. Smoke floated above the broken metal ground. Burned ships rested like dead animals. The sky was dark, but no guns fired now. No screams. Only wind. Captain Elias Morgan stood alone on the battlefield. His armor was cracked. His helmet was gone. Blood ran from his forehead, but his eyes were steady. He had fought for 3 days without rest. Humans were not the strongest race in the galaxy. They were not the fastest. But they did not stop. That was why the war ended. Behind him, a shadow moved. Elias turned slowly, raising his weapon. Only one enemy remained. She stepped forward. She was tall, taller than any human. Her skin shined like silver glass. Her eyes glowed soft blue, not angry now. Long marks of battle covered her armor. This was General Zyra of the Valorian Empire, the race that tried to wipe out humanity. She dropped her weapon. The sound echoed across the empty land. Elias did not shoot. For a long moment, both stood still. 2 enemies. 2 survivors. You fought with honor, human, Zyra said. Her voice was calm, deep, and clear. Something rare in this galaxy. Elias said nothing. He waited. My army is gone, she continued. My empire is broken. And yet, you did not finish me. Elias lowered his weapon. The war is over. Zyra studied him. Humans were strange. Other races begged for mercy or celebrated victory. Humans only breathed and moved forward. The wind passed between them. Why did you fight so hard? She asked. Elias looked at the sky. Because we had no other choice. That answer stayed with her. 1 hour earlier. The final battle was chaos. Valorian war beasts charged through human lines. Energy weapons burned the ground. Human ships fell from the sky like fire rain. The galaxy believed humans would lose in 1 day. But humans adapted. They used broken ships as shields. They used enemy weapons. When machines failed, they fought with hands. When hands failed, they stood. Elias watched soldiers fall around him. Friends. Brothers. Sisters. He did not retreat. When the Valorian command ship crashed, the battlefield changed. The enemy lost direction. Human forces pushed forward. That was when Elias reached Zyra. She stood alone, guarding the last command core. Wounded but unbroken. They fought. Blade against blade. Energy against will. Zyra was faster. Stronger. Her species was made for war. She knocked Elias down again and again. Each time, he rose. You are weak, she said during the fight. Maybe, Elias replied, breathing hard. But not done. When her blade cut deep into his armor, he still moved forward. Finally, both collapsed. That was when Zyra understood. Humans did not fight to win. They fought to end the fight. When human forces arrived, Zyra ordered her soldiers to stand down. The war ended. Back to the present. Zyra looked at Elias's wounds. Humans healed slowly. Their bodies were fragile. You will die if untreated, she said. Elias shrugged. Maybe. She stepped closer. Elias tensed but did not raise his weapon. I studied humans before this war, she said. We believed you were loud, emotional, and weak. Elias gave a tired smile. Some of us are. But you stayed, she said. Even when you knew you would lose. That's the thing, Elias replied. We don't decide we've lost until we stop standing. Zyra felt something strange. A pressure inside her chest. Valorians did not feel this during war. Respect was one thing. This was more. The battlefield felt empty now. No armies. No orders. Just two beings who survived. Human, she said softly, when Valorians defeat an enemy, we destroy them completely. No memory. No name. And now? Elias asked. Now, she said, I question everything. She removed her helmet. Her face was calm, almost gentle. Scars marked her skin. Proof of survival. Elias had never seen a Valorian unarmed, unguarded. I am alone, Zyra said. My empire will hunt me for surrender. Your people will never trust me. Elias understood that feeling. You're not alone right now, he said. Her glowing eyes met his. Valorians did not form bonds easily. Touch was rare. It meant trust. Meaning. She hesitated. You fought with honor, human, she said again. You saw me as more than an enemy. He nodded. Everyone is more than their orders. Silence returned. Then she asked the question that changed everything. Now that we're alone, Zyra said quietly, will you touch me? Elias froze. Touch between species was dangerous. Unknown. Cultural mistakes had started wars before. He searched her face. There was no threat. No trap. Only curiosity and respect. What kind of touch? He asked. She extended her hand. Long fingers, glowing faintly. In my culture, she said, this means peace. Trust. A shared future. Elias slowly reached out. His hand was small compared to hers. Warm. Human. When their hands met, a strange calm filled the air. No weapons. No war. Just connection. Zyra felt heat for the first time in her life. Not from battle. From contact. So fragile, she whispered. And you're still holding me, Elias replied. She closed her hand gently. In that moment, the galaxy shifted. Days later, news spread fast. A human captain and a Valorian general walked together into the Galactic Council chamber. Guards raised weapons. Leaders shouted. Elias stood tall. She surrendered, he said. And she saved lives by doing so. Zyra spoke next. Humans deserve a place among the stars. Not as victims. Not as conquerors. As equals. The council was silent. No race had ever defended humanity like this. No enemy had ever stood beside them. Treaties were written. Borders changed. History was rewritten. 1 year later, Elias stood on a peaceful station overlooking open space. Zyra joined him. Your people still fear me, she said. And mine still fear you, Elias replied. But fear fades. She placed her hand over his, like before. Do you regret touching me that day? She asked. He smiled. No. She looked at the stars. Then perhaps, this galaxy has a future. The war was over. But the story of humanity had just begun.